Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf, a kind of different update video about the external breather kit, the homemade one which I made for my Harley Davidson Sport Glide Softail. RevelatorAlf. Right, I've taken lots of notice of a lot of comments, what a lot of people have been saying, and the praise and criticisms either way. That's all fine. I just wanted to show you the findings of what I've seen on the bike so far. Watch this video and I'll keep on talking over it. Basically, as soon as I took the cover off, there wasn't any oil residue at all around the air filter itself. However, or in the catch can fuel filters which I made, which are inside the air cleaner assembly. So that means no oil is actually coming out of them. However, they were full, would you believe, of water. So a lot of that hot air that is coming out is condensing out into the tubing and obviously into the fuel filters as well. However, lots of people are saying, well, oh no, you really shouldn't have them inside. They've got to be vented outside as well for this oil misting and also this hot air. I don't buy into that, I've got to say. However, this is all about experimenting. So what I've done, I've just added extra tubing on there to the filters, and I've vented those outside. Very simple fix, I've just done that. So that really should quell those questions, really. I don't think there's any oil coming out of there anyway, or not noticeable at this stage after a couple of 100 miles. A lot of water vapor is being condensed out in there. I've now vented the tubing outside behind the air cleaner assembly, or the housing I should say. So you know that answers that question. All I can say is that there doesn't seem to be any issue from my part, and so it comes back to the original question: do you really need to fit an external breather? I still don't know. That is a simple question. Of the evidence that I'm seeing early on, there isn't any oil residue. There isn't any hot air being blown through. So whilst on paper what a lot of people seem to be saying, contrary to what I'm saying, holds water, I'm not seeing it myself. So, but you know, I've taken what people have said on board, and I have vented them outside just to satisfy that question. But as I say, I hadn't noticed anything other than water that condensed out into the catch cans, you could say. Right, anyway, I'm going to make a follow-up video about the vented dipstick as well. I just want to also add, lots of people have been saying, oh, well, you're doing the vented dipstick and the external breather kit at the same time. Okay, yes, I am. The point is, I'm not doing these for any performance gains. I'm not interested in that because I think it's marginal at best and it won't make any real difference. What I am particularly interested in is any carbonisation or blow-by, leading into more carbonisation on top of the pistons. So either way, whichever it works, whether external breathers or the vented dipstick or a combination of the two, if it stops any more carbonisation, that's what I'm really interested in. And perhaps, you know, that's the most important thing to look at. I don't think there's any real performance gain of note to be concerned about, but I'll leave that up to you. If you want to believe that, that's entirely up to you. Anyway, so there will be an update on that vented dipstick. I'm going to go into that into more detail, answer some of the questions as well on that. But as I say, this is just a little addition which I've done. I've just put extra tube in, vacuum hose, just to go to the back side of the air cleaner on those external breathers. And that's it, essentially. That's all I've done. No oil misting, nothing detrimental. Everything's working fine as it is. There isn't any oil residue at all, as far as I can see. Anyway, thought I'd bring that to you. Hope you answered a couple of questions. As I say, I'm not convinced myself. I'm being totally honest with you about the whole external breather kit thing, whether performance gain, whether oil residue. As I say, I'm just not seeing it, but time will tell. I'm trying to do everything at the same time, because basically we'd have to wait a couple of years until I, reach, 10, 15, 20,000 miles to do a proper independent test of each one. So that's why I'm doing both at the same time. So I take your point. Yes, that's absolutely right. To test the effectiveness of each method, you have to run them independently. Of course you do. So I take that, but I'm not doing that. So it's not a fully scientific test. However, it's just purely a test to see whether it prevents any further carbonisation. That's what I'm really looking for. And whichever way is doing it, if it's a combination of both, then so be it. Right, hope you found that useful. At least on to the next video coming soon. Lots of videos coming through. I've kind of gone against what I said here because I'm not really making any videos at the moment. But in a couple of months I'll probably start again. You won't really notice anything because I've got so many videos all lined up in wait, so they're all scheduled to come on. But I'm just taking a break from the whole thing as well. Trying to reassess which way I want to go with the channel and all that kind of stuff. So I've got lots of ideas, but it's whether I really want to continue doing the sort of same stuff or whether I want to try and change it up a little bit. So lots of ideas coming through, and hopefully things that you want to watch, and that's the most important thing really, things that are watchable and that you'll be interested in watching, because otherwise there's just no point in doing it really. You might as well just keep everything to myself, you know what I mean? But there we go. Anyway, right, hopefully lots more come in, lots more that you'll enjoy, and hopefully I'll get back to making videos a lot sooner as well. I will make that two other videos I am making this coming week about the fuel additive, which I'm putting through right now to see if that does any cleaning of the pistons, and also the update on the vented dipstick. But that's it for the time being. Right, catch you again. You know the score. Ta-da.